Hello, this is Tyagarajan. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to discuss the multiple choice questions that may be asked in computer memory. The memories in a computer are organized in a hierarchical structure at different levels. The memories provided inside the CPU are called as level 0 memories. At level 1 and level 2, we have the cache memory and main memory, and all these memories from level 0 to level 2 will be on the motherboard. So they are called as inboard memories. At level 3, we have magnetic disk and optical disk. These are called as secondary memories, and these will be placed outside the motherboard. So it is outboard memory. Then at level 4 we have magnetic tape. This is called as offline memory because this will not be permanently connected with the CPU or motherboard. It will be connected whenever it is needed. So it is offline memory. At level 0 we have registers and primary cache. The primary cache is SRAM. Then at level 1 a secondary cache will be provided which will be outside the CPU, but it will be on the same motherboard, and the speed is also higher for SRAM. Then at level 2 we have dynamic RAMs, that is DRAMs. These RAMs are used as main memory and its speed is lower than the speed of SRAM, and the cost is also less compared to SRAM. And the memory size is very small. That means it can have high package density of memory cells. Then at level 3, we have magnetic disk and optical disk. These are secondary memories. The speed of these memories are lower compared to the main memories. The cost is low. It can also store large amount of data. At level 4, we have magnetic tape. It is very cheap and it can store large amount of data, but it is very slow. So it will not be permanently connected with the computer. Whenever we have to back up the data, we will be using magnetic tape. Static RAM, dynamic RAM, and flash drives are widely used in computers. The static RAM is nothing but static random access memory. It is an integrated circuit. The data stored in this memory will be lost if power goes off. That means it is a volatile memory. Same data lines will be used for reading and writing. That means it is using a single access port. Then access time for reading and writing will be different. It uses 6 to 8 transistors to store a single bit. Its accessing speed is higher than that of DRAM. The DRAM is nothing but dynamic random access memory. It stores the data as a charge on the capacitor. It requires only a single MOSFET and a small capacitor, and hence smaller in size. It is also lower in speed compared to SRAM. Since the capacitor may not hold charge for a long time, the memory cell or data bit should be refreshed periodically. The memory is arranged as memory banks, and each bank has many rows and columns. DDR or double data rate RAMs. These memories are transferring data on both rising edge and falling edge of the clock. Then the next one is flash memory. It is also called as EEPROM, that is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. It uses different low voltage for reading and slightly higher voltages for writing operations. So normally if programs are stored, then they are only read. If memory is to be written again, all the blocks should be erased and again it should be written using higher voltage. If we compare these memories, SRAMs are faster than DRAMs and EEPROMs. Faster memories are smaller and more expensive. Example, registers and cache are smaller and more expensive. SRAM is used as main memory. The basic building block of RAM is flip-flop. The secondary memory is used to store large volume of data or programs. They are slow. Flash drives have higher operating speed compared to DRAM. Now let us see the first MCQ. Circuits that can hold their state as long as power applied is dynamic memory, static memory, register, and cache. Only static memory will hold the data when the power is on. If the power is off, then the data will be lost. So the correct answer is B. Let us see the next one. What is the basic building block of RAM memory? A transistor, capacitor, flip-flop, and logic gates. See, the transistor, capacitor, logic gates, all the things will be used in the memory, but only flip-flop is the building block. It will store 1 bit. So the most suitable option is C, that is flip-flop. Let us see the next one. The main memory in a personal computer is made of cache memory, static RAM, dynamic RAM, both A and B. See, only dynamic RAM will be used as main memory because the size is small, its cost is low, even though the speed is somewhat less compared to static RAM. Dynamic RAM are widely used as main memory in almost all types of computer systems. So C is the correct answer. Let us see the next question. To overcome the slow operating speeds of the secondary memory, we make use of faster flash drives. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true because hard disk or magnetic disks are used as secondary memories. They are very slow. So if you need somewhat higher speeds, then you have to use flash drives. Let us see the next question. Match the following. You see all the things. You read the first column. SRAM, DRAM, flash memory, magnetic disk. This side, electrically erasable. Data will be stored permanently. Data will be lost if power goes off. Should be refreshed periodically. In this case, you can easily match this one. DRAM should be refreshed periodically. You know that flash memory is electrically erasable. Then for SRAM, data will be lost if power goes off. So for 1 it is C, for 2 it is D, and for 3 it is A. For magnetic disk, data will be stored permanently, B. So the correct answer is 1 C, 2 D, 3 A, or B. Let us see the next one. The basic building block of the memory is flip-flop. Anyway, a flip-flop will be made by logic gate, and the logic gate will consist of MOSFET or BJT. But anyway, building block means you have to give only flip-flop. Let us see the next one. What characteristic of RAM memory makes it not suitable for permanent storage? It is too slow. It is not correct. Actually, static RAM is faster compared to other memories. Unreliable. It is volatile. It is too bulky. It is volatile. That means if power goes off, the data will be lost. So you may not store the data permanently. So the correct answer is C. It is volatile. Let us see the next one. The average time required to reach storage location in a memory and obtain its content is called as latency time, access time, turnaround time, response time. The correct answer is B, access time. Which memory unit has lowest access time? Cache, registers, magnetic disk, main memory, pen drive. In this, the registers are inside the CPU. So only registers will have lowest access time. Which memory is faster? SRAM, DRAM, EEPROM, magnetic disk. In this case, SRAM is faster, DRAM is slower compared to SRAM, EEPROM is faster compared to DRAM, and magnetic disk is very slow. So SRAM is faster compared to all other memories. So the answer is SRAM. Let us see the next one. Which memory consumes less power? SRAM, DRAM, EEPROM, magnetic disk. Only SRAM consumes less power. You remember this diagram? That is level 0, level 1, level 2 are inboard memories. Level 3 memory outboard. Level 4 is offline. And you should also remember which memories are at which level. So SRAM registers will be in level 0. Cache memory is also made by SRAM. Then main memory is DRAM. Magnetic disk and optical disks are secondary memories. And magnetic tape will also be secondary memory, but it will be in level 4. When you go from bottom to top, cost increases and speed also increases. But when you go from bottom to top, size is decreasing. That is, at the top, the size will be small. When you are moving to the bottom, the size of the memory will be large and its capacity will also be large. You remember this one. Based on this, we will see some MCQs. Now let us see the questions. The first one is, arrange the following memories in the descending order with respect to speed. Anyway, in this one, you know that registers are having highest speed. So A is not correct. In B, C, D, the first one is registers. And if you see second one, main memory, this is main memory, cache. But cache is faster compared to main memory. So the D is correct one. Registers, then cache, then main memory, then disk memory. So D is the correct answer. The next question is, cache memory has greater capacity than RAM, is faster to access than CPU register, is a permanent storage, faster to access than main memory. None of this. Let us see one by one. Cache memory has greater capacity than RAM. It is not correct. Cache size is less than RAM. The next is, cache memory is faster to access than CPU registers. This is also not correct because CPU registers are faster compared to cache. Then cache memory is a permanent storage. This is also not correct because you may not store data permanently. Cache memory is faster to access than main memory. Yes, it is correct. Main memory is slower compared to cache memory. So D is correct. Let us see the next one. In the memory hierarchy, as the speed of the operation increases, the memory size also increases. Actually, at the top we have registers, the speed is high, the size is small. So in the memory hierarchy, if the speed increases, the memory size decreases. So this is not correct, it is false. Let us see the next one. Match the following. So registers, cache, DRAM, magnetic tape, magnetic disk. You see here, for registers, it is not offline memory. It is small memory, outboard memory, high-speed memory. Registers are small memories. They are also high-speed memories. Then next one is cache. Cache is not offline memory, but cache is not a small memory compared to registers. So, register should be assigned small memory, cache should be assigned high-speed memory. Then for DRAM, this option is correct, main memory. Then for magnetic tape, it is offline memory. You can easily locate the correct one. Then for magnetic disk, it is outboard memory. So, the correct answer is, for 1, it is small memory, B, 1B, 2D, and for 3E, 4A, 5 magnetic disk, C, 5C. Now let us see the next one. Match the following. Again, same thing. Registers. You know that registers are at highest level, that means level 0. So register will be level 0. Cache will be at level 1. Dynamic RAM will be at level 2. Magnetic tape will be at level 4. And magnetic disk will be at level 3. So 5 is B. So this is the answer. If you like this video, you please press like button. If you have not subscribed to this channel, then please press subscribe button and also press the bell icon and choose the option all. Thank you.